行くぞ。くだらない。みんながそばにいてせわめくがいい。はっ無能。行くぞ。
イルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。イルチャールのお姉さんが看病して。ビョンビョンビョンビョン。さよなら。行こう。イルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。イルチャールのお姉 さんが巧妙して。ビョンビョンビョンビョン。さよなら。イルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。イルチャールのお兄さんが巧妙して。
Yeah, I don't know why my microphone was muted on the stream. Maybe I clicked it by accident when I was starting the stream. You should be able to hear me now. Yo, yeah. I don't know why, I must have clicked it by accident when I started the stream. You could have told me earlier, like I was just talking to myself for like 5 minutes. But it's alright, at least you told me. What was I talking about? Nothing in particular, probably. Oh yeah, I was ranting about those rewards for like 2 minutes there, and you didn't hear a single word of it. I was talking about how like the money and the EXP is fine, but the talent rewards are absolute bullshit because it takes 3 greens just to make 1 blue. So it's very stingy. Like it's just once a week, and you're giving us these trashy rewards for giving away 150 materials. Like it's a bit of a joke. Like if I didn't collect berries and sunsetters and stuff, then I wouldn't even do it. I mean, it's kind of better than nothing, but that's why I'll still do it. How is this? I swear I just did a commission over here. That's weird. Didn't I just do a commission on this side somewhere? In the same spot? No? No, I wasn't here. Okay, I've got Diona, it should be okay. Wrong person. What, no drop? What, no chaos circuit or anything? Oh no, they don't drop shit, do they? It's the other ones that drop shit. You see you, yeah? I'm gonna use my Shao special just to kill you, bro. That's how much you've annoyed me. shooting at me from the side while I'm fucking fighting. Did Shao just take falling damage? No, no, maybe it wasn't falling damage. While he was in a special. I thought that was falling damage. Maybe it was. Don't know. And now I will talk about Persona. It's a fun game. It's a very long game. Alright, let me tell you what happened, right? I was 8 hours into the game, right? And then I did this stupid thing. Basically, there's a time thing that time mechanic. Like if you do one thing, right? Like the time will advance either from like afternoon to evening or whatnot. I had 2 days or one day left, right, to kill this guy. Otherwise, it's game over, alright? And I built myself a fucking what's it called? Lockpick? Yeah, lockpick. And then it was too late. It went da-da-da, like fucking it went to the next day. It was like, oh shit, no more time left. I was like, what do you mean? I wanted to go to the fucking palace. It didn't let me. And I was like, oh no. And then it fucking said, like, the only option was to go return 7 days prior. And I was like, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm just gonna start again, man. I'm just gonna start the whole game again. So I started everything again, and I'm like 3 hours into it. But basically, the game has a very good like fast forward function and a skip function. So I've just skipped through and fast forwarded through, and now I'm just like maybe half an hour or an hour behind my original gameplay because I fast forward everything.
行くぞ。
星とし無事今日の依頼を
Because I wanted to be more efficient with my time. It's not that annoying. It's just it was kind of funny. Like, I probably could have just went to my last save. Oh yeah, my last save game was like quite a while back as well. Not that far back, but I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna start again and fast forward through everything and see how long it takes. Because it's 8 hours of gameplay, but it's like a lot of reading and. Reading and watching. How long till... No, wrong place. Shop. We've got 12 days for this banner left to get a chance at the weapon. 16 days till the shop refreshes. That's so long. And 11 days till, well, basically 12 days till the battle pass finishes. Yeah, I mean, most of the game is very, very chill. Like, I could play it lying down in bed. Apart from, like, when you're running around in the palace and trying to do shit and fight and stuff, you'd rather sit up and play. But for the other parts of the game, when you're like going to school and just talking to people and stuff, it's pretty, you don't have to do much. And it's not like you have to control much. You don't have to have fine controls to fucking play the game. Like, you could just, it's like a casual game. Like, alright, that's what I was gonna see. So I haven't fought Andreas. Oh, I did fight Dvalin already. Okay, so it's only Andreas that I need to fight, but I don't have enough resin because I've made fucking condensed resin. Maybe I'll fight Andreas later and I'll leave that 40 resin. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy. It's very similar to Final Fantasy, just different graphics and different, different story, different kind of story. But the gameplay and stuff, the way that the game works is very similar. Even like the way the camera angle works as well. It's like this is quite similar. And yeah, the fighting system is very similar to Final Fantasy X, just with some added on mechanics and stuff. Mm, is my Zhangling built? Can't remember. Fuck it, I'll bring Beidou anyway. I saw Tectone streaming Persona though, but I mean I didn't see him streaming it. I saw his like monthly clips or whatever today, and in one of the clips he was playing Persona on Twitch. So I don't know, but like I said, he's on PC though, so you know, you can get around it on PC because there's no way they can stop you on PC. On PS5, there's literal blocks to stop you from streaming it. Yeah, so it's different. I can't stream it. He can. I have 4 condensed resin to get some artifacts, to get a chance at some artifacts. If I don't get anything good, then, you know, I still get materials. I mean, shit artifacts for powering up. That's just how the game works. You can't always get good shit, otherwise the game would be too easy. Come at me, son. Oh, come here, Abyss Mage, you stupid Abyss Mage. Teleport over here, man. Don't you just fucking hate these mages? They're so annoying. And he's not even coming to me as well when I want him to. Come over here. It dead? Yes, it's dead. That's all I care about. This guy is easy to deal with. It's just the Abyss Mage is annoying. Gotta get his shield down and then burst it down as soon as you can, otherwise it's gonna keep being annoying. There's a thing you can do in this game, right? It doesn't matter who you do it with. Like, see, the thing is, like, people talk about, like, Beidou and her counterattack skill, right? But you could do that with anyone. Look, if I attack before he attacks... Well, not with that, with the burst. If he attacks and I do my burst, I take no damage. Come on, attack me, bitch. You see? So if you're good like me, you can do that whenever you have the opportunity to. You can avoid their attack by doing that as well. You have like a small window of invincibility when you're doing your burst. So there's many ways of dodging attacks in this game. You don't have to dash. You don't have to use a Beidou fucking skill to counter the damage. I mean, I still like the Beidou skill. I'm just saying, you can do that with burst as well. Like essentially, you can counter your opponent's attack with your own burst or certain skills. Like you proc a little invincibility thing during while you're pulling a certain skill sometimes. Or at least a damage reduction, or you won't get knocked back with certain skills. Different mechanics, different characters have different mechanics. Like with Bennett's burst, you definitely don't take any damage ever when you're pulling his burst. His burst will override any other fucking thing that's coming at you. It will just go against it. It will counter it. Unless you're like fucking frozen or some shit. Okay, okay. 2 hydro runes. Artifacts, okay. Maybe this one good? Come on, I need this one to be good because I already have quite a few of these fucking plumes. Ha! Bullshit. Of course. And this one's not too bad. Could roll good. Last one could roll into crit damage, then it could be very good. Or rolls into energy recharge or elemental mastery, and then if you get some into crit rate, then yeah, it's good enough. But this one's the more important one. I needed this to be crit damage or crit rate, you know, really and truly for it to be useful. Now it's useless regardless of the substats. 4-star trash goblet. It could have been, yeah, it's still trash even if it was anything. When you see the Guilo. I can't remember the rest of the line. How does that fucking Russell Peters joke go? Hey asshole, listen. When you see the Guilo run with the ball, you chase him down or something. I can't remember how it goes. Can't remember the end of that line. Like, I don't know why I waste time sometimes on this in this domain. Like, just go straight for him. Just go straight for this fucking bitch, like this abyss mage, and just burst it down as quick as you can. It don't matter what position it is. Don't worry about the stupid ice mechanic. Just kill him. $151. No, it's not very tough with this team. It used to be tough for me, this domain specifically, because they are annoying to deal with. If you don't, like, I make it look easy because I have Beidou and I have Diona and I have Bennett. If you don't have those 3 kind of characters on your team, this is a hard domain. Like, I'm constantly healing, constantly shielding, and like constantly just doing big damage to them. It's not an easy domain, to be honest, if you don't have the right team, like unless you go like full fire Fire, lightning. You still need something. You still need heals. You still need a shield. Like it's a tough domain, really and truly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just I'm not a noob at this point. I'm pretty late game. I can do any domain now. Like maybe a month ago when I was still struggling, it was different. Because when 1 month ago and stuff, when I was struggling with domains and stuff still, it's because I didn't have the right team. Like I didn't have good teams. I didn't have a Beidou. I didn't have a Diona. These are the two things that I built in that time really. Before child, I built up my Diona. I built up my Beidou, and I've also built up Kaya recently. But all those support things just help a lot. Like especially like Diona. Diona is what I bring anytime I am worried of taking damage. Like, I don't have Zhongli, so I have to use Diona. I don't really have any other options. Diona, you just use her, put your shield up, whatever, switch to her, put your shield up, just keep putting your shield up anytime you can. Like, I'm used to her, I know her cooldown, like, her cooldown is like, what, 7 seconds or something? 6, 7 seconds. By the time you go round in one rotation, she'll have her thing up again, she'll have her skill up again. And you can just shield up again and shield up again and shield up again. And also her fucking burst is good for, it does continuous damage and it heals, so that's also helpful. Then obviously if you got Bennett on your team, it's pretty hard to be shit. Trash and trash. I mean, pretty trash, yeah, it's pretty trash. All of these trash and trash. The game has not been kind to me lately. I have 2 more, I think. Or do I have 1 more? Can't remember. Should I? I'll do it on the last one to show you. We'll see in it. Like, I'll do a whole different team of no supports. I don't even want to. It just sounds like a struggle, mate. It just sounds like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know. I don't know who I could use that would be a good example of it anyway. Like, just take out Diona and Beidou and Bennett. But I mean, that's just unrealistic. You're gonna have some support. You're gonna have at least 1 support, but I'm running like 3 supports in this domain on purpose because it's just that much of a struggle. Like, I want to bring Xiao, but I just can't afford to. Even Beidou, like, I'm bringing her for extra measure, extra safety, and extra, support. She does her ultimate, her burst reduces damage as well. And anytime you're about to take damage, you can switch to Beidou and negate it, counter it. So it's useful to just to have her there, like. Alright. Hey, wrong person. Come on. How did you not crit there, Hu Tao? Like, seriously. Like, he's hitting me, but he's just not hitting me. That's the thing, because of my team. If I was running a different team, he'd be hitting me a lot. Ow, ow. Like, he is scary, I'm telling you. I don't like getting hit by him. He can put you into this little combo of hits like 3 times and you just die. That's why look, I've got like 2 shields up right now. Boom! I thought it was gonna hit harder than that. I don't know how to proc this melt damage properly with Diona. Why did that take so long? 312? Was it because I was just chatting? Of course I can make it. It's not hard. It's not difficult for this team. I'm just saying it's a difficult domain in general. It's not difficult for me. But if I change teams, it will be difficult. I'm telling you. If I take out Diona and Beidou, even just them two, I'm gonna start getting hit a lot. And I'm gonna start taking big damage. But because of Beidou and Diona being there, I just don't take like any damage almost. I have 2 condensed resin still, yes. Okay. I don't like dying in domains. It is a joke. Like, it's embarrassing to be dying in a fucking domain. Even if one person dies, I don't want that. I'd rather run a safe team than have one person die and do it in like half the time. Maybe for a support, this could be okay. With no crit rate, no crit damage. If it rolls into elemental mastery and energy recharge, then it could be okay. I'm just lying to myself, ain't I? I'm just fucking lying to myself. Like, those flat HP and flat defense is just ugly. Like, it's always gonna be ugly. But it's a sans attack. Why can't you just give me a decent one? Why can't, even if just that flat defense or that flat HP, one of them was just crit rate or crit damage, I'd be like, nice. Usable. How about this? This needs to be attack percent as well. With good substats, please. Defense. Son of a bitch. With shit substats anyway. Trash, trash, and trash. All trash. Or like really, I could probably take out Beidou and add someone else. But it's just, like this domain is so annoying that I'd rather be super safe with it. I'm telling you, I'm making it look easy with this team. Like, I'm making it look like they're not a danger to me or anything. But trust me, if I change the team around and stuff, they start hitting you and they start being very annoying. Ow, ow, stop. You see, like, I would have been hit many times there, like, if it wasn't for that. He's fucked. See, like, that should have hit me, but because of Diona's shield, it didn't hit me. Yeah, that's more normal. Like, my usual time for this is about 145, 150, anywhere between 140 and 2 minutes. Anything longer than that, I was probably distracted and not doing my job properly. Last one. okay. How about crit damage or crit rate? Fucking circle it here. Of course not. Not even good substats anyway. How about a hydro damage goblet with really good substats? How about that? Animal damage. That's good enough. It's good enough. I'll take it. I don't care. I have no 5-star animal damage bonus goblet. That's the first animal damage goblet I've gotten. Even a 4-star, I think. Maybe I've gotten a shit 4-star, but this is the first decent 5-star fucking goblet I've gotten for animal damage. That can go straight onto Shao. I might even plus 20 that right away and just slap it onto Shao, just so it makes a big difference. And then I could check these, but unlikely they're going to be anything. Good substats, but only 2 as well. If it had 3 substats, it's a goblet anyway, so trash, trash. Why does the trash always have good substats? Can somebody answer me this, please? Honestly, every time I look at these trash, yeah, most of the time, crit rate, energy recharge, crit rate, elemental mastery. Why? And why do these have this? Flat HP, flat defense, flat attack. Even if this wasn't like, you know, a HP circlet or whatever, but it's always like this. Like, my 5-stars are constantly like this when your 4-stars come out like this all the time. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's completely different, but for the most part, I keep seeing fucking 4-stars like this with good substats and shit as well. It's annoying. And I get shit on with 5-stars. I'll still take that, even though this isn't the best. Like, this could be way better. That flat defense and HP percent isn't good. But just for the fact that it's a 5-star animal damage bonus, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta work with what you get, innit? Like, I'm not putting, fuck it, I'm not doing daily refreshes of Primo gems like them whales and shit to get as many artifacts daily as I can. Gotta use what you can, really. Right, so what are you on right now, Shao? Gladiator, Berserker, he's on some broken... Why is he on a broken set? Oh no, he's on crit rate. Okay, crit rate and Gladiator. That's fine, we just have to swap this to a crit rate. Go like that. Then that's fine there, then where's that goblet? Then Gladiator. Yes, he's already on Gladiator. Nice. So he's still got, yes, good stats. Now all we have to do is just buff that fucking animal damage to max and it will be an upgrade for Shao. His attack could be a bit better though, but what can you do? I'm pumping this up right now. He's gonna use that until we get a better one, and then as soon as we get a better one with good substats to start with, we're just gonna throw this one into that one. Fuck it, just go ×2. Oh, your mama should have went 4-stars first. Fuck me. Oh well, no. Flat defense. Energy recharge or elemental mastery at least. Energy recharge would be nice. At least a couple, like don't all go into flat defense or HP, like don't mug me off. Okay, elemental mastery, 21 roll, that's fine. Energy recharge. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, I'm out of artifacts already. Out of 4 stars already. Let's see, we've got to get rid of some shit 5 stars. That. 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 This is pretty ugly, I mean, but I don't know. Maybe. Okay. What are these royal ones like? Pretty trash. This one might go. They're both alright. That's pretty trash. I like this song. Plus, fucking give me times 5. Times 5. Could have even been times 2, like. But times 5 would have been great. Hasn't been times 5 for a while. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep finding these shit artifacts. Like, I'm never gonna use this. It's there for no reason. This, what is this here for? When did I get this? Attack sands. Yeah, that's alright. This, no. This has got crit rate. Could come out okay. Crit rate. All I'm looking at is crit rate, basically. If it doesn't have crit rate, then it's trash. That's how I see it most of the time. Crit rate or crit damage. Like, this one has crit damage, so it could roll 4th on crit rate. Even if it doesn't, if it rolls all into crit damage, then it's still good. So I'm gonna save that. Like this, I don't think I'm ever gonna use that. Maybe like maybe for Zhongli, I don't know. I don't think so. Even Zhongli ain't gonna use that, I don't think. I have to justify it. I have to justify getting rid of them. Because a lot of these are just too good to get rid of. It's not good, but it's crit damage. I'm gonna save it. Defense. That's trash. Pyro damage, but bad substats. I think I can afford to get rid of that now. Yeah, it's not a good goblet. Oh yeah, some of these. Yes, yes, yes. That and that. 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 Those are trash. trash substats. Like, there's no saving this. There is no saving this goblet, honestly. Even if it rolls into crit rate, what are the chances? What's the like? If the last one could roll to crit rate, what's the chances that everything's gonna roll into crit rate? Just very, very slim. And then still, even if that happens, cool. You got a fucking 20, like 18% or 20% fucking crit rate substat, and then the rest of your substats are trash. So it's like, it's just always going to be ugly anyway. Like, it's always going to be like all half good, but then still going to be half trash anyway. Oh, I should have just threw this straight in. Hold on. I'm going to throw it in anyway, because it's going to only, it doesn't take me up to max. Oh, wait. Maybe I get double EXP. Oh, it's already +4 though. Should have done it earlier. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No double EXP anyway. Nice. Energy recharge. Good. And then we're just gonna max it out. Might as well. Then shell testing time. See how much difference it makes. These are locked. Yes, yes. Yep, they are decent. Come on, I ain't got no more fucking... Oh wait, I'm gonna do this. I hope to get double EXP. Or ×5 or something. Oh, that double EXP, nice. But I still need a little bit more. But I'm gonna have to go. I forgot I haven't done artifact farming today anyway. I haven't done my run yet. Let me just. Look, I'm right here next to this one. That should take me. That will definitely be enough, I guess, to get me up to max. I only need a little bit more. Hey, get down here. I'll get 2 more. Just let's go here. This one's easy, nice and quick. And there's like 4 there. Six artifacts. See, this spot is banging. This spot is almost as good as that fucking that basement let. That's not getting anywhere close. We keep it going. We've got to keep going. I thought that would be enough, honestly. I was very mistaken. What's the easiest one? I'll just do everything anyway. I'll probably do everything anyway. I ain't got nothing else to do really. Oh, you. I don't want your tea. What does your tea do? Restores 14% of max HP and regenerates 350 every 5 seconds. I mean, it's alright, but I don't need it. Well, go on, Grandma. Auntie. Auntie, you need to change that to Grandma. You're a bit old to be Auntie. You're Grandma now. Although I call everyone Auntie as well, though, so that makes sense. Is it just one? Guess so. Pretty sure them chilies ain't gonna be respawned yet, so I'ma just make it quick. Go for the artifacts real quick. Do, 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 do. Is there a shortcut here? No, it's that way. Shortcut this way? Nah. Teleport it is then. Might as well kill this bitch over here. I didn't see how much damage that did. Didn't crit there. I hate fighting this guy, he always ends up dropping down. 11,000. Hey look, he's dropping down already. What an asshole, like. It's just so annoying. Every time. I'm trying so hard not to make him fall down, but he still does it anyway. Well, I'm not gonna test it on it. I'll have to test it somewhere else. Right, where are we off to? We'll go over there. What, that monster? Of course it's easy. It's just it always drops off the side of the fucking cliff. Hate it. I have to always go down there after it. It's just annoying. Oh, now you give me ×5. Okay. Oh my god. It's a disastrous fucking artifact, honestly, but this is what we'll have to use for him for now. It's honestly disgusting. 74 flat defense. It's disgusting, but okay. Like, he doesn't, like, he's fine anyway. His stats are fine. 51, 185, plus 840 attack. Plus 46 animal damage bonus now. Could have at least been energy recharge. Could have been useful for Shao for now. Where's a good place for me to test Shao's damage? I guess down here is always this area. This way. Let me go test it on this this bitch over here real quick. Good job there, Diona. Good job.
ここだ無能ここだ無能
23,000 Well, the thing is, I don't know how much he usually hits her for now. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to test it on more people just to see the damage difference. I think it added on a couple thousand. Like, I think that 23,000 hit there usually would have been like a 20,000 hit or something. Where is everyone? They haven't respawned since yesterday. And I left this guy alive yesterday.
くだらない
Well, that sucked just now. I'm gonna have to go over to... Let me get a special up. And then go over to those fucking...
冒険だ冒険
Those are ruin guards. At the moment, it doesn't really seem like it's made much difference.
よし出発だここだ
Doesn't help that he missed 2 crits on that fucking guy as well.
ここだ無能行くぞはっ無能無能
They are all sleeping at the moment. Oh, the rock. Are you kidding me? The rock stopped me. Oh. This was not a good idea. Oh no. Alright, never mind. This is not a good place to test it. Shao keeps fucking missing his crits as well. I'm pretty sure I saw him hit for a bit harder on that first ruin guard. But just like a couple thousand more. But he keeps missing his crits, so I only saw it like once. It would be easier if I go down this side. Oh, what They didn't heal. Are you kidding me? I went to the statue now. I'm at a statue now. Why am I not healing? Is that it? Oh no. Okay. Where is it? Up that way? Can't remember. No, it's the other way. You're gonna have to clarify your question because I don't quite get it. Who is this? Oh, this guy down here, like, going nuts. You're really getting on my nerves today. Crit, for God's sakes. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really look like it's made any difference. We can easily test it by swapping back. What? Swapping back to... Oh, we got rid of it though, so we have to swap to something else, which will be that. And let's see if that made any fucking difference. Because it didn't seem to have made any fucking difference. It's like 20,000. Let's see how much she'll do here. Mate, you were walking around like, I don't know why you sat down. Okay. 18. It made a very minimal difference. It made a little difference. But it's really barely any difference because the thing is, it's a 4-star fucking attack percent artifact rather than a 5-star as well. So if that was a 5-star attack percent instead, surely it would be barely any difference on Shao. Sucrose, where you at? Let us see what Sucrose can do with this.
Yes.
That's fine. That's all fine. Okay, Sucrose. Let me see how well you do with this animal damage bonus. $5,000. Okay. I mean, she slapped them up. I ain't gonna deny that. They don't get healed after fights. You have to heal them yourself. You have to either use food, you have to go to the statue, or you have to use skills. They don't heal over time. I thought they do. I thought they heal out like when they're not in your party, but that's not even the case either because Fishel's been dead for about a week. Fishel's been dead for like a week. Like we haven't even brought her back to life. Oh no, yeah, see, character's still down. She's been down for like a week.
に急いで研究ノートを
Poor Fischl. If Lala was here, she'd be screaming at me like, she'd be like, "No, Oz, how could you do this to him?" And Fischl. I should just go to the statue and revive her. Of course they can be healed. What do you mean? I just said they can't be healed over time, like without using anything. You have to go to the statue, or you have to use food, or you have to use a character skill, like Bennett, or like Chi-Chi, or like Barbara. Or you just feed them some food. But even then, if they're dead, you have to revive them with food. But the only other way to revive them is through the statue. Why is it lying to me about she's down like she's alive? She's got full HP. Unless it just healed her just now. I don't think so. I don't believe that. I don't know. I think so. I'm pretty sure they don't heal over time when they're not in your party or anything. And they definitely don't when they are in your party. I know that much.
今のうちに急いで研究ノートの整理を
I thought I read it somewhere on the game saying characters not in your party will heal over time or something. But maybe because she's down, she doesn't. Maybe because she was dead, she doesn't recover any HP because she needs to bring her back to life first. Maybe they do. When they're not in the party, I mean. They should. But that's interesting though, because I think this animal damage thing does a big difference to a bigger difference to sucrose than it does to Shao. No, you don't have to study stupid stuff like that. That's just like little details that you don't really need to know. Not like that you don't need to know, but it's just not really important. You can ask me, you know what I mean? You don't have to find out from other sources about stuff like that. It's not really important. I mean, I tried to tell you very easily, but you didn't get it the first time when I told you. It's quite easy, you know. You can only heal people through food or statue or skills. But then I say that, but you know, I'm still not sure about whether characters heal when they're not in your party or not. So, but it's not really such an important thing to need to know. The statue recharges over time, so yeah, that's all you need to know. Like, food in this game to me is pointless. All of the food. that you have in the game. Apart from revival food, everything else is basically pointless, and just I refuse to use it. I mean, healing stuff, yeah, but I refuse to use buffs. I refuse to fucking. I mean, the stamina stuff, maybe once in a while I'll use it, but I don't actively use it. But I refuse to use fucking buffs. Like, what's the point? You're just cheating essentially. Were you gonna be cooking food every single day? I mean, you could, but then you're just wasting mora as well. Unless you're gonna go fucking hunt for vegetables and shit every single day. I don't know. It's just, nobody's gonna play like that, I don't think. If you play like that, you're a fucking weirdo, like, if you actively fucking cook stuff and for buffs like crit buff and attack buff and stuff like that, for what, bro? Just play the damn game without it. What, cooking? That's a good way for me to test stuff though, actually, now that I think about it. Only the crit buff. Because, you know, I just want to see what's the crit damage. And I don't want to fucking sit there for... No, why are people stupid? Why don't they do that on a regular basis for testing videos anyway? I mean, one guy did it. He really... I saw that recently. Some guy was doing this. The video's hilarious as well. He was testing Tartaglia with 3 different weapons. And he tried to crit with this weapon like 15 times on the ice boss, and it just would not crit. And the way he edited it, it was hilarious. So fair enough to that, but he could have just used food earlier. He could have just used a crit buff as well. He did realize that later, so he just he brought Hu Tao for a little crit buff, and then used some food as well, and yeah, that's what he started doing after, but he didn't realize it at first, I think. Well, I guess he doesn't like using food. But where's the crit rate at? Whoops. Attack, attack. That's attack and crit rate. So then I wouldn't want to use this because I don't want fucking fake, not fake, but pumped up numbers that are not accurate. I want true numbers. I want to know what they actually hit for, not fucking hit for with food. Oh, that's only 10% crit rate. That's not great. Where's the crit rate at? Crit rate, physical damage, and crit rate. 8% though. Crit rate and crit damage. It's okay. Like, I can account for that 20% crit damage. Crit rate. There you go. Satisfying salad. It's only 12% as well though. Meh. But yeah, I could do that if I wanted to, just use that 12% crit rate buff just so I can get a more consistent view on the crit damage. Because that's all I care about. I just care about what does it crit for. It's not like I'm testing how consistent it is. I understand probability. I understand the numbers. I just want to see the big PP numbers. I want to see it crit. So like, for instance, if I was going to test Sucrose right now, I want to see how much it crits for. But I saw that anyway. Her E skill hits for like 5,000, which is actually quite decent, to be fair, because she can go bat, plus with elemental reactions in there. That's like minimum 10k plus like another 3,000, so that's like 13,000 pretty quickly. I mean, it's not that great, but it is good at the same time because it's crowd control. It lifts them into the air and they can't move and stuff against small people. I'm just trying to think whether yeah, I will put it back on Shao, I guess. Like, it still does. It was more damage, so it was a little bit more damage. And then we have to swap this with that. Yes. And that's it. I could give him full gladiator. That's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea, it is. Because he's still on a shit set. He's still on Berserker. I mean, these Berserker artifacts are quite good, but could be better. That's a good artifact, and we don't have a good flower other than Hu Tao's flower. That's interesting. Not sure if that's worth it either. Crit damage. Crit damage. That's not good. If I change his artifacts from to this and that, his crit rate is gonna go down hard. It's gonna lose 12% from the set, then it's gonna lose like 5% from each. So that's like 22%. He's gonna get down. He's gonna go down by, which will go down to about what 30 something, or less than 30 even. But his crit damage would go a bit up. No, I don't think that's viable. I think it's fine the way it is. Could just do some more attack, really. He just needs some more attack. Ascend. I need 20 of these and 6 of these. I should ascend him and Hu Tao soon, to be fair. He'll get an extra, he'll get 5% crit rate. Minimum. And Hu Tao will get like 10% crit damage. Is there any other way to make him stronger? Weapon. Let me just see something. One 498. 150. 61 150. But then he's got more animal damage. I don't think that's going to be better. I think that's going to be about the same or even less damage, if anything, but more consistent because it's more crit rate. What about Hu Tao on this weapon? 33 218. I think it's alright. Hu Tao doesn't need super lots of crit rate. I mean, she does, but yeah, it's not high enough.
さよなら。
I wonder how much I can get her to crit though on this kind of build.
ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャー
Anyone I can test this on? Victim, please. Is there a victim around? I know there's a fire bastard over there, but that's a bad test. We need a fucking ruin guard or something. Oh, look at that. Hey. Hey, stop moving. They're already dead. They're already dead. Where's the other? Oh, there's that thing, but I think that's even weaker. I will one hit that if I do it right. Alright, let me see the damage on this thing. Let me get below 50% HP, that will do it. Like the next time I pop my skill, it will go below 50% HP. It will go down to like 9,000 HP, and then she is gonna hit like a fucking brick. Like a fucking, like a train. Like a brick. Ah. How do this? How do we do this? Let me think. Do I want to use... Let me just not use the Bennett buff and just go straight into Diona and then straight into Hu Tao and then just get that melt damage. $84? I thought it would hit a bit more than that.
吸引テスト開始。6308式こうなるはずじゃ。
全力攻撃だ。
Alright, relax mate, relax. I mean, 84 not bad. Could have been more with the Bennett buff on top of her. That would give her an extra like 500 stack. But it's annoying to do it because Bennett is fire, and then if I do his thing and then go into Diona, then she's gonna fucking get the melt damage. And then I would need to cast ice again, wouldn't I? And then need to use Hu Tao. It's a bit annoying. Oh yeah, that's why Sucrose was hitting like a piece, like nothing, because she's not on the right thing now. She's not on the right build anymore. Sucrose is only hitting for like 2,000 there because I changed her artifacts around. Should have been hitting for like 5,000 if she was on the right build. That's a decent build for her though, to be honest. 59, 121, 114, 381 elemental mastery, some attack. Only 27% animal damage bonus, but I mean it's all round. Could do with more energy recharge, but it's quite spread out. Everything's decent. But still not ideal. Still not ideal for her, obviously. And I didn't actually test Shao with this build. With this build, he's on 61, 150. and 61 animal damage bonus. Where to go? Where can I go kill someone? From my memory, there is a ruin guard right here. Is it this teleport waypoint? I can't remember which one it is. No, not this one. This one? No, but I swear it's close to here. There's an electric bitch there. Let me test it on the electric. Oh, go away. Oh. I'll test it on all of you lot in a minute. Let me just put Shao into my team first. Stop chasing me. Please stop chasing me. Okay, thank you. I suppose I could test it on that. I mean, I'm just gonna kill you, mate. I'm just gonna kill you, like, I don't really care who you are, like. I should have got Shao's special up. Oh, nice. Not bad. That was good. 13k for, like 13k twice or something. Should I test it? Okay, let me just test it on you then. Ah, but now you got a shield. Annoying guy. You have to put your shield up, innit? Sounded like he said barbecue. Oh, this guy's gonna get hit so hard. I don't think it crit. I think that was a 26,000 non-crit. Oh, look at that. Can you imagine? I think I've done that on my second account, and I've never done this on my first account apparently. Nice. Still finding chests at this level. Alright, I'm ready for you, mate. Come here. You and your friend as well. Oh, 16,000, alright. I think Shao might have to stay on this build. Oh, what? I did that by accident. I mean, not really by accident, but my thing didn't come out. My skill didn't come out first. Alright, lads. Alright, let's see. Are they dead? No. Come here. Stop running. 16,000 on them, but I think they have like high resistance or something. I'm not sure. That doesn't seem like it's accurate damage on them. If the skill was doing 13,000, I don't know. That's weird. How is the skill doing 13,000, but... See, 13 there.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
Fuck it. 38. I think, yeah, that was a crit. 38,000, that was a crit, but with no melt damage. So if I hit, like, you know, if I put ice on her first and then did that, then I think that would have hit for like uh big damage. Big damage. I think big damage because I mean if she's on 218 crit damage, right? That means that 38,000 would have been times 3 basically, right? It wouldn't be double, it would have been tripled. Because if it was at 100% crit damage, that means you get 100% of the damage twice. You know, you know what I'm saying? So 200% is 3 times. So it would have been like 38 times 3, which would have been like 110,000. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, what am I talking about? That was a crit. It crit. It wasn't melt damage. Wait, I don't know how much. I'm not sure how the melt damage amplifies then. I'm not sure because she doesn't have high elemental mastery as well, so I'm not sure how much that would have amplified actually. Maybe I think it would have been like 70,000 or something actually. It wouldn't have been triple. It's not crit damage. That wasn't a non-crit. I confused myself. I was mistaking melt damage for crit damage. I was confusing them for a second. But yeah, I might just leave it the way it is.
ヒルチャールのお兄さんが病気になった。ヒルチャールのお兄さんが看病して。
Like I'd like a bit more crit rate on Hu Tao, but I don't really think I've got any way to go about that. She's got a crit rate everywhere. She's got some crit rate on every single fucking artifact. So, I think it's all right. Big PP damage. Not always gonna crit, but she doesn't crit a lot either way. I don't know why on 60% crit rate she was still not fucking critting half the time. It seems like she's critting more on 30%. Am I lying or not? She's crit like look. Since we started testing her on 30% crit rate, she crit on that fucking on the ruin guard fucking the flying one, 86,000 or whatever. She crit just now for 37,000 with no melt damage. And I'm pretty sure she crit somewhere else along there as well. So it seems like she's doing better crit rate on lower crit rate for some reason. I don't understand why. The amount of times she misses her crit on 60% crit rate is weird. How much resin do I have now? Ugh, 53. I'm gonna save it for Andreas. What day is it today? Wednesday? I mean, I could do Andreas later though. I'll just do Andreas another day. Fuck it, I'll do 2 more domain runs. I should have just went. I'm just gonna go make 1 condensed resin. And do 1 run. Or I'll run this and test both of them out. See how Shao and Hu Tao both feel on these builds. And maybe you'll see what I mean without Beidou. Maybe even without Beidou, it will be a whole different ball game. Watch Shao die. Right, bro, relax. See what I mean? What's going on? Like, I don't understand. How are we getting hit so hard already? Like, 19,000, 19,000. Hey, relax, relax yourself. What was that, non-crit? I don't know. $18,000, okay, yeah. 19. I don't know. That was a quick run though compared to usual just because of Shao, but yeah, that's just because I'm doing more damage, like a little bit more damage. I'm just rushing. Trash. Trash and trash. Okay. Eight fucking thousand. How? I'm not convinced. I'm not fully convinced. I don't know. Trash. Could have said it before I even knew. Is Gambler only four piece? I mean 4-star set. That's elemental skill cooldown. It's not burst. Yeah, that wouldn't work on Shao then. See, people talk about fucking optimal builds and shit, and if you test it out, barely makes any fucking difference. I don't really see much difference with Shao. If anything, I'm gonna go back to what it was. Any way to change him in a different way? Crit damage is too low on this build now. Could be a bit more attack, but still not going to be great. It's going to be consistent. Wait, what if I swap him? Oh, he's already got that. That's not helpful then. Nah, that ain't gonna work for him. I'm gonna just go back to his original set, which is that. I'll keep the animal damage bonus on him though, I guess. I might swap between him and Sucrose at some point. Give her the animal damage since I think she'll do more with it. See, this is what I've always questioned. People say put animal damage on Shao, right? But from my fucking understanding, right? If we read this, okay? Yaksha's mask greatly increases Shao's jumping ability, increases his attack AoE and attack damage, converts attack damage into animal damage, which cannot be overridden. So no matter how you build him, it's gonna convert it into animal damage. So I don't really think it makes any difference how you build him. The only difference that he is doing more damage is because I'm running it was a 5-star animal damage bonus and I was using a 4-star attack attack bonus artifact. I think that is the only reason why it's making any difference. From my understanding, no matter how you build him, it's gonna convert it into animal damage. So you don't need to run him on animal damage bonus, do you? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Nobody's really said this. Other people still say run him on animal damage. People have probably tested it, to be fair. But I really don't think it makes much difference, though, at the same time, since I just tested it and it hardly makes any difference. So right, what's he on now? 51, 185, plus 840 attack, 53 elemental mastery, 46 animal damage. Okay, we'll leave him on that then. That's fine. Gladiator Berserker. And Hu Tao back to 67, 168. How has she got 67% crit rate and she still misses her crit so often? Someone please explain to me what is wrong with Hu Tao. Because I'm telling you, it misses often. How many times do you see me go, how do you miss a crit, Hu Tao? Because she's on 67%. That's a high crit rate. Don't understand, honestly, I don't understand how she misses crits so often on 67%. Makes no sense to me. Right to me, I should. Fix my Hu Tao, mate. My Hu Tao is bugged, obviously. There's something wrong with my Hu Tao. I put her on lower crit rate and she crit more. Maybe now that I've changed it around, maybe it fixed the bug. Honestly, you never know. Sometimes the game could be bugged, and then until you swap it around, it won't change. Because she was missing her crits often. Like, and you see 67%, you're like, what the fuck? Doesn't make sense. Even though she was critting on 33% earlier, like when I was testing 33%. Like with Shao, fine. I'm not complaining much. He's only on, what, 51%. So it's about 50-50. Yeah, I'm on EU servers. Why? Bro, when is the next event coming out? I need something. I need something. Could you maybe review my characters? I could possibly review your characters. I could give you a decent review. I have nothing to do right now. That would be quite interesting. But I can't look at your artifacts or anything, can I? I can only just see what you have. How do I do this again? 714456577. Player not found. And try again, hold on. Did I do something wrong? Looks right to me. Player not found. Let me try it this way then. No, that's player's online ID. Are you sure that's the right UID? Ain't working. I don't think so. No, mobile should be fine. We can play crossplay from mobile to from PlayStation to mobile. I have mobile friend on my friend list. Yeah, have a look. You can see my one there in the top left corner. What's my friendship level on now? 9 and a bit. Get that Shao name card soon. I'm just gonna check notices to see if there's anything new. Event. Marvelous merchandise. Open boxes. Get primo gems. During the event, travelers can look around Monster for Liban. Liban the merchant. Sounds like a shit event, but okay. I mean, the rewards sound alright, but it sounds like a dead event. Okay, let me try again. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Let me try it here. Whoops. Why I just cleared it by accident. No, it doesn't work here either. I tried on both of them. I tried on the online ID and the UID, and it's not working. I don't know why, bro. I have no idea. It's weird. It is weird. Let me try on friends and see if I can find you there somehow. Search. Oh, I found you now. I found you on the friends page, but I couldn't find you over there. Bennett, Razor, Zhangling, and Jean. What else you got? Was that all you got? Or is that the only things I can check? Okay. Maiden Beloved isn't a very good set to from the get-go. But if it's all you got, then okay. It's alright. What's her crit rate? 18%. Crit rate needs to be higher, but energy recharge, I think, I don't know if she needs higher energy recharge. No animal damage. It's okay, it needs more, it's just higher crit rate. Different weapon would be good as well. It's a bad weapon for her, I think. Have you got her on? You ain't got her on physical damage, do you? Where's the goblet? Well, this is the goblet, right? Yeah. Okay, you got her on attack. And you got physical damage weapon. This weapon needs to be replaced whenever you can. Because it's just a bad weapon for her. It's not good for her. I mean, it's not awful, but you could definitely do better. And really and truly, the healing effectiveness, you should change that set at some point. You probably shouldn't have plus 20 these artifacts. This one's okay. You could leave that in as an offset. And the plume is okay-ish. It's not very good. It's only the crit rate that's saving it. Yeah, it shouldn't have plus 20 that either, really. You might want to get rid of these artifacts at some point. This one, at least it's got attack and crit damage, so it's not the worst flower. Could be better, but it's okay. This is okay. This is a decent artifact. You're gonna want to get rid of this goblet at some point. Like, it looks okay, but you just don't want attack percent goblets really, and 4 stars later on. But it's alright for now. You might want to keep it for a while, just if you ain't got anything to replace it with. Level 80. Sacrificial sword is good. Ugh. I mean, the broken set is not nice to look at. Just the gladiator set, and that's it. Try at least get him like, you know, another 2-piece. Get him like a elemental mastery or something. Energy recharge. What's his actual stats? 25, 68, 219. At least he's got good energy recharge. Yeah, I mean, with Bennett, you don't really care about much. All you want is a lot of energy recharge. You want his base attack to be high. What's your Bennett on? Is it? Yeah, good. You're on C1 at least. Whoops, why did I go back? So your Bennett's alright. You got the right weapon for Bennett. You got good energy recharge, and you don't really care about his other stats too much. So don't really worry about that much anyway. I mean, I would just throw in a different 2-set in there just for the extra benefit, but oh, Wolf's Gravestone. Good weapon. I guess. I mean, I've never actually looked at it before. I thought it would have been a better weapon, to be honest, for a 5-star weapon. No crit rate, no crit damage bonus or anything, and I don't like that effect only proccing below 30% HP. But I guess that's going to happen quite often if you're facing a lot of enemies, like in Spiral Abyss or whatever. Let me have a look at his artifacts. Full Gladiator. It's a bad goblet. It's a very bad goblet. You want to get rid of this at some point. Like, just throw it straight into a different goblet. As soon as, like, if you want to keep using Razor, as soon as you get a good 5-star electro damage goblet, just chuck it straight into that one. Just chuck that attack percent goblet, because you're never going to use it. Like, you don't want attack percent goblets. You want element. You want like electro damage or pyro damage, whatever, for whoever you're going to use. You're never going to use attack percent by like attack percent goblets. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna need to try and get electro damage artifacts, at least an electro damage goblet. Like, you could leave him on full gladiator, but you need an electro damage goblet. It's quite necessary, unless you're gonna build him on physical damage. Then you're gonna need a physical damage goblet. And then if you are gonna build him on physical damage, you would want to, you know, get the physical damage set as well, and like a physical damage weapon. But I mean, Wolf's Gravestone is solid, so it's got high base attack and stuff, so that's fine. You wouldn't need to replace his weapon, that's for sure. Let me see his other artifacts. This Sands is decent. I mean, it's got crit damage at least. The rest of the substats are awful, but like you can use this for a while until you get something better. It's gonna take a while probably. Good Plume. 25% crit damage, 23%, I mean 23 elemental mastery, that's nice. The other two substats are ugly, but it is what it is. Would be nice if you had some crit rate in there. Would be lovely, but it's very hard to replace that plume. Oh, you haven't. Oh, it's plus 17. Oh, all of that defense. That's horrible. Rip. Probably get rid of this at some point. It's rolled awfully. I can see it's rolled all into fucking defense. It's rolled like 2-3 times into defense. It's just bad. Even if the last roll goes into crit rate, it's pretty much still an awful artifact really. Like, it's not very good. And this crit rate with crit damage, it's a good artifact, but yeah, I mean, I suppose with Wolf's Gravestone, you're gonna have to run that crit rate. 36, 106, but yeah, your crit damage is low though. High attack though. Yeah, like that's all I can tell you for Razor. You're gonna just wanna the main thing is you wanna swap that goblet out. You wanna get this to electro damage, and if you could, you'd have to change most of this around to get it optimal, to get crit damage on the circlet, because you ain't got crit rate anyway. You've just got crit damage everywhere. That's the problem. Like you've got the same problem as my my Tartaglia in a way. There's no crit rate anywhere. You've got 25% crit damage there. You got 3.5% crit rate. I think this is the only crit rate you have anywhere. 12.4 crit damage. Nothing. Crit damage. And you got crit damage circlet. I mean crit rate circlet. So to make up for it. I mean, you could run it like that. It's your only option at the moment, I suppose, like crit rate as a circlet. I would probably change it to electro damage set as well at some point rather than full gladiator set, but I don't know. It's alright, it's fine as it is. This is going on in Zhongli, is it? Yeah, looks right. Looks about right from what I'm seeing. Yeah. It's alright. You just have to do a couple things, but you know, you make do with what you got, so it's never gonna be perfect, like right now. Overall, it's pretty decent. Just need to work on a few things. Now, I don't know about your Jean. Your Jean should be different, really, though. Now that I think about it, she's built like a fucking DPS. She's literally built like a Hu Tao or something, which is just not ideal. You might as well change her crit damage to crit rate or something. Get some more energy recharge in there as well, I suppose. Just balance her out a bit. And possibly even get her on animal damage. But that's if you care about your Jean. You have level 80'd her, so... Yeah, I know she doesn't do much damage. That's why there's no point having her on crit damage. That's why you're better off just having her on crit rate so she does more consistent damage. and just try and get her a more energy recharge so that she's just more useful, more beneficial to the team. Because you've got her built like a fucking like a burst DPS, like a one-hit kind of character. You've got her built like a one-hit Tartaglia. Or like a one-hit Hu Tao on C6 or something that doesn't need crit rate, or a Xinyan. There's no point having 140 crit damage if you've got like 15% crit rate. It's hardly ever gonna crit. It's just not, especially on Jean as well, it's just not useful. You're better off putting those artifacts on someone else or something. Jean, you just build her as a support, like just build her as a full support really. I would, I don't know. I don't have Jean though, so I really don't know how she works that well. I don't even remember what she does anymore. She heals, I know that much. Massive animal damage, they say. Maybe if you built her like a full DPS and had animal damage bonus on her, then maybe she would hit big damage with her E. Okay, so she's like crowd control and she heals. And it scales off of her HP, off of her attack. Okay. So again, you don't need crit damage. You really don't need crit damage, bro. Just build her on energy recharge, build her on loads of energy recharge. If you could change it to animal damage bonus instead of her attack bonus goblet, but she scales off of attack anyway, so like it will help one way or another. You can build her easily, like just build her on attack and energy recharge and fucking viridescent set or something. I don't know. Anything works on her really, but you want more energy recharge just to get her fucking burst off more more often. Because it's gonna do crowd control. It's gonna put people in the air and it's gonna heal you. So you want to get it off often, every rotation or whatever. That's how I would build her. I'd build her sort of like my Beidou. I really need to build Beidou properly though. Hey, what's wrong with her artifacts? What did I do? I messed it up earlier. What is she supposed to be on? This. No? Crit damage. Can't remember. She's all messed up. Crit rate. Gladiator. Wanderers. Why has it got Wanderers? Crit rate there. So she needs a Gladiator here. But Shao's got a Gladiator. My only Gladiator. That's not good. Alright, how about now? Okay, crit rate, Gladiator. You're welcome. Take care. 31, 124, it's alright. 170 energy recharge. 42 electro damage, which will go up soon. Yeah, she works like this. That will do. I'll leave Beidou like that, but now I need to check fucking Diona. This is the problem, I don't have enough artifacts. Okay, she's fine. She's on a full catalyst set. That's what she's supposed to be on. 5081, 176. All of that looks good to me. That's all good stuff. But now Kaya doesn't have artifacts. Yeah, I'm not doing it out of kindness. I'm doing it just because it's interesting. For all I know, it's like some grown man, you know? Doesn't need my help, but just goes around asking people for reviews. But I was curious anyway, so. But I mean, I am doing it out of, I am being genuinely helpful though, so. I am kind in nature. I do it I do it naturally. I'm just a bit awkward about it. I'm guessing Kaya is completely broken right now. Oh, that is not what he should be on. If anything, I should swap him and Diona completely around. What? Where is the... Oh, she does have it, right? Oh, wrong person. Oh, she does have the Cairo damage set. Okay. Hey, this is a good build on Diona, you know? This is a good build on Diona, I'm telling you. She has got everything she needs on this build. She got crit rate, she doesn't really need crit damage. She got some attack, she got some elemental mastery, she got 176 energy recharge, and she got Cairo damage bonus. That's all pretty good to me. But I mean, she really doesn't need to be good. Like the thing about Diona is she's never gonna do big damage. Like her ultimate might do some good continuous damage, but her skill is so retarded. Like in general, like it will just shoot anywhere. Like if there's something, sometimes she'll just shoot onto the floor for no reason. Like I don't even know why. So you can't rely on her skill to be any good, but it'll give you shield. But like she doesn't even need good artifacts. Like her shield and stuff, just it's gonna be there. It's gonna help. No matter what you put her on, you can put her on bullshit artifacts. It's still gonna do the same job. So eventually, when I'm gonna use Kaya, I will swap their artifacts around completely. Apart from on Kaya, I want crit damage though. And he doesn't need a full set of this Wanderers, so I have to change that because he's not a catalyst or bow user. Don't know why I keep changing it around. Why do I keep changing it around? I'm gonna just put Kaya back on his set. But part of the problem is, see, I don't have enough of these. I don't have enough crit damage stuff to go around, crit rate or crit damage. So whenever I build someone has to go. Because we have like 10 people. Yeah, like we have 10 that want stuff. But we only have like, 8 viable artifacts. We could build this at some point. That will be very good for someone like Diona. That's perfect for her. We also got another crit damage one here, but that's trash though. Like the substats are trash, so I don't even know if I want to touch that. Unless it rolls into crit rate, and then everything rolls crit rate attack, then it's not too bad. This could roll good though. Especially for Diona. If it rolls crit rate, energy recharge, crit rate, energy recharge. Last one rolls crit damage or elemental mastery. That's almost perfect. There's fucking so much materials just to fucking roll one artifact, like. It's alright, like I was saying, if I did want to build Kaya and Diona at the same time, like, cool, I can replace this. Because she doesn't really need the Cairo damage bonus that much. And then I could replace that. Oh no, that's trash already. Actually, that's a decent artifact. I should plus 16 that at some point. But okay, and then we'd have to give him this one. And then what? See, we don't have enough flowers even. We only have like 8 flowers as well. And I can't take them off of the others. And it doesn't work on him necessarily. So let's say we went like that. And then what? I'd ideally want him to be on crit damage, not crit rate. And that's the problem here as well. Because then Beatty would need to be changed. Okay, if I did that, then I would need one of these instead, and that's it. Which would be that. And that's an okay build for Kaya, but that's a crit rate build rather than a crit damage build. But I guess that's good for him as well. And now these artifacts on Diona are a problem because this is fine. I don't care if this is attack percent on circlet for her. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need crit damage, she doesn't need crit rate, she doesn't need anything. But this is a problem, it's only on plus 8. This is a problem, it's only on plus 8. This is only on plus 10. And this is on 0. And she actually needs this one the most, the flower. I need to power that up because I'm pretty sure her shield scales off of her HP. Yeah, well, it's based off her max HP. Ah, so I don't think that makes no difference then. No wait, that is her max HP though. Yeah, it's not base HP, it's max HP. Yeah, so she needs more HP for better shield. So that's a bit of a problem. that's the only issue with why I keep changing it around. Because Diona with this build, with these artifacts, she doesn't have a lot of HP. I could at least get that shit to plus 12 or something, and then I just leave it like the way it is. 12%, 60, 155 energy recharge is fine. And yeah, nothing else. It's a pretty bad. She got 12% chiral damage. That's just from her ascension shit. It's a pretty bad build in general. It's just pretty bad. Doesn't have anything good about it. Even the attack is not very good for all of those artifacts. And how is she only on 114 elemental mastery? Whatever. Whatever. Have I got enough to do? I got one. I need one more. I thought I would have been sitting here for long enough by now. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm not sitting here waiting for that one fucking resin. That should be about enough to get Tartaglia to level 80. I suppose. Who do I need this for? Look at this, I've got 9 of these. Who uses this? I'm gonna Google that, hold on. Who uses it? Albedo, Xinyan, Zhongli. Okay, good then. That's all going for my Zhongli then. And Xinyan. Fuck Albedo, I don't give a shit about that kid. I'm never gonna get that guy, I'm never gonna use him. Even if I get him, I'm still not gonna build him. I say that, but I probably would. But I don't want him. I hope I don't get him anyway. I mean, I don't mind if I get him out of the blue. But I don't wanna pull for him on purpose. Have I got money? I do have money. I could do 1 talent for Hu Tao, but I need 3 of these. How about Albedo? No, not really. Oh look, I can do Shao's talent. Bang! More plunge damage, bitch. That's right. That's a big bonus as well, to be fair. From 297 to 323, that is a 26% attack increase, or 26% bonus. I'll take that. Plus with all the other multipliers included. I think that's why Shao's like this is the thing. This is why characters can get so strong at the end. It's because of talents, like, because you have to understand how multipliers work in this game, like, because you might see like a 26% increase and you think, oh, that's not that much, but in my mind, I'm thinking all the other multipliers on top of that, because there's like, let's say this is the 26. There's a 323, right? But then this is multiplied by the fucking this stuff as well. Plus there's the animal damage shit and all of that, and crit damage. It's just like it multiplies by more. That 26% becomes more. So like 1 talent level up when you're like talent 7 or something makes a big difference. Can make a big difference. You see what I'm saying? I think the talents make a bigger difference than anything else at the end. Once you're like, once you've got them to level 80 and all of that, and the artifacts, I don't think make that much difference. I mean, obviously, if you got them on a shit build, like a real shit build with no crit rate and no crit damage, it's gonna be trash. But if you have decent enough crit rate, decent enough crit damage, then yeah. No matter what set you put on them and stuff, like you could put Gladiator, you could put this, you could put that, it's all gonna do around similar damage. Like, it's not really gonna make that much difference what set you use and whatnot. It's as long as you have good crit rate, good crit damage, and then these talents are what's really gonna pump up your numbers eventually. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Because it just doesn't want to. This ultimate thing, it doesn't change the scaling for this skill basically. Otherwise, it would be too ridiculous. If it like added more damage to this as well, then this skill would do so much damage like during his ultimate. So what it says is normal attack, charged attack, plunge attack damage is an added 86% on top of that. So you should really change all of these, yeah. Because this is, let's say, 323 high plunge damage. And then you add on the extra 80 or 81% amplify, like multiplier. But that multiplier doesn't affect this skill damage because this is just separate. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't fucking multiply this skill. I don't see why not. Why not, Blood? You might as well make it even stronger, you know? Like Hu Tao, everything multiplies. Yeah, makes sense anyway. So we should do a little bit more damage now. Like another 1,000 or so. And we shall see. Because we have 20 resin now. Oh, Diona, do I really want to... I think I should change her back. Until I'm gonna just straight swap artifacts with her and Kaya until they are ready. I mean, until I need to use Kaya. As long as it's a straight swap for every single artifact, then it's fine. I don't need to take anything from anyone else, then it's good. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. It's fine to straight swap a set from one person to another, but it's long taking artifacts, like taking half a set from one person and taking another half set from someone else and then having to change it around again later. I just wanted her to do that animation. There's something wrong with this controller already. Look, why is it turning backwards? What is wrong with this controller already? Are you serious? These PS5 controllers are trash. Like, how long have I had this controller for? It doesn't even feel like anything's wrong, but it's doing it by itself. If I flick upwards, it flicks back for no reason. Like, there's actually no, like, it doesn't feel like there's any problem with it. But then if you try and... Huh? See? Why is it doing that? Okay, it's not that bad. It's just, it just flicks weirdly sometimes, I guess. If you control it more, it's alright. It doesn't do it. Nah, I'm using the PS5 controller for Genshin and for anything else really, for like, you know, Persona or anything, but I'm using the other one for Apex, so it doesn't get worn out too much. Because that one's getting really worn out as well, that SCUF controller. It's a bit of a wreck at the moment. It's like the right analog stick drifts, the left analog stick drifts, so I'm like, I have to constantly hold it like steady, you know, when I'm playing Apex and stuff, otherwise it will drift a little bit. It's a bit annoying. It's not that bad because there's certain settings that you can do that will help that dead zone, but Oh no! Stop that.
みんながそばにいてくれる西洋などはっ無能ここだはっここだここだ
21, 22. You know what, yeah, I don't care about your ice bullshit. I don't care. It doesn't make no difference to me. I'll just heal up, like, it doesn't make no difference. Ow. Ow. Heal up, heal up, heal up. $32,000. Eh. I mean, I saw it hit for 22,000 when it started getting stronger and stronger over time. I don't really think it made a big difference in terms of multiplier. But I did put him back down to his less damage set, but more consistent damage though, so actually it did do a little bit of difference. If I put him back on the viridescent set, it will do a bit more, but less consistent. Why? Why do you do this to me? Like, why? Why not crit damage? Like, HP useless. Useless, bros. Useless. Even if it was crit damage, like, that flat HP and flat attack is still scary. Like, it could still roll very badly. And it's only a 2.7 crit rate start as well. Yeah, the custom one has many issues. It's still usable, but it's getting very worn out now. Is there any warranty on that or something? Can I send it back? Can I get a new one? Like, are they gonna fix it or something? How long has it been? Like a year? I finished doing yeah, Shao's artifact. Okay, yeah. Forget about the rest. Forget about the fight. Picking out 5 stars. I'll do that when I've got enough to pick out from. Probably don't have enough to even do 6 anyway. That gets her onto 48% electro damage. Okay. I need a better weapon for her as well at some point. Although this is alright. Probably never gonna use Razor again. Not anytime soon. Alright. I ain't got no more stuff to do, so I'm done. I've been on Genshin for a lot longer than I expected to be anyway. Oh. It's like 8:40. People should be on Apex. Nobody's messaged me. Jordan said he's gonna be on at some point. Richard asked me to play earlier. It's later though. Nobody's messaged, okay. I'm assuming I'll be going on Apex soon though. Maybe. Need to go make a tea or something. I'll message you anyway. I'm off. 2.5 hour stream out of fucking just doing commissions and domains and just chatting and reviewing someone's account. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Oh, no, hold on. We're getting frozen over here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to the pub. And then I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna sit down like a civilized person and then I'm gonna log off. Oh. Alright, safe. That's me, right in the corner, you get me? Like a real OG. Where nobody can see me. Alright. In a bit.